Later tonight, Pike captures a German prisoner in Dad's army. But first, we have the Thamesmen.
What are you listening to?
You gotta hear this one song. It'll change your life, I swear.
It's good.
Ah! Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, thank you very much. I'm ready for another cracking curated week.
Yeah, who's this one curated by?
Oh, Len Cook, our man, Len Cook.
Len, you're a legend, mate. I see your notes all the time. Really,
and they're very intelligent notes.
I know.
He's one of those guys who comments with a vast pool of knowledge. It's terrifying, in fact.
So for people who don't know, well, first of all, my name is Alex. I'm in San Francisco.
I'm George. I'm in Los Angeles.
And we're the Thamesmen. We're the light reaction... No budget. No budget. No budget. Wibbly wobble channel. Anyway, we do curator weeks where we take one band and the work is done by you, the subscriber. And we get a lot of suggestions, and Len has come in with Babymetal, and I wanted to pick this one. I've been waiting for someone to do Babymetal.
You have. I mean, we sort of steered away from it to start with, but we've been persuaded, and everyone said you've got to do it. So just for some people who are joining us for the first time, we come into this having not seen anything and knowing very little, and we're relying.
No, that's all right. That's a pug. that's engaged my security system. You know what I mean? So everyone just carry on and ignore
as if nothing's happening.
No.
See, instantly we prove the low budget, high entertainment element of this show. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so what was I saying? I can't
You
even
were talking about we know nothing.
We know nothing, and we have notes, and we have a pug. And
I'm going to start throwing shit around here.
No, don't you? We'll get banned for whatever. At least you're not going to drop the wheel of fortune on the dog like last time.
No, but very quickly. Sorry, this is where we wibbly wobbly. You remember Tofu, the other dog?
Yeah.
I gave her a home haircut one time. Did I tell you this?
No, you didn't.
I gave her a home haircut. I thought it can't be that easy. So I got a pair of clippers and I watched YouTube and I gave her a home haircut. And then I took her for a walk. Came back later. There was a knock at the door half an hour later. Marin Animal Welfare reports of an abused looking dog. I said, come on in. It's a home haircut. He took one look at it and said, Jesus Christ. And then they laughed and left.
Oh, that's our poor dog.
I know. Anyway, sorry. So we're back to this.
Anyway, so like we're going to start with no knowledge, but we rely on the notes, and Len Cook has given us some blinding notes. So we've got an overall note because this is day one of the curated week, and then we're going to have notes on the actual track. So should we dive into the notes about Babymetal? Shall I read that? Did I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is like a bit of background for us, more than probably you guys probably know already. Babymetal formed in 2010 when Sue was 12 years old and Yu and Mo were 11. Bloody hell. Oh, that's probably why they're Babymetal then, isn't it? They were formed because their producer wanted to inject a jolt of youth into what he perceived as an aging metal music scene. Babymetal.
Youth?
Yeah. Kids. Babymetal originally consisted of the three girls who would sing live and perform choreographed interpretive dance to heavy metal backing track. However, as Babymetal gained popularity and started to earn enough money, a backing band of session musicians was hard to back them in live performance. The band is known as the Kami band. Babymetal is best known for their elaborate live performances, and this live bias is reflected in their discography with 4 studio albums and 12 live albums. Babymetal often write crowd participation parts into their songs and view the audience as part of the show. They're renowned for their ability to generate crowd involvement and to whip them into a fist-pumping mob. Babymetal has recently emerged from a 2-year COVID-induced hiatus with 2 sellout live shows in Japan, and will be performing 24 shows across the UK and Europe with Sabaton and Lordi in April and May of 2023. Well, that's
shit. Yeah, Sabaton and Babymetal on the same bill.
Well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? So, well, we because we're always running a little bit behind. It's already May, so we're. But anyway, they're not. Doesn't say they're in USA yet. So.
I mean, that's not really orientated at a young male audience, white male, is it?
No, we'll see. I think we'll see. Yeah.
Sabaton and
Babymetal. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's all very well balanced. Yeah. So, yeah. So our very first track we're going to do is called Headbanger, isn't it? So. Do you want to read the notes on this one? Do you want me to read the notes?
Yeah, I'll find the notes and then I'll read the notes because I was just intently listening to what you were talking about. That's how much I know about Babymetal. I think you're going to be reading the notes at the moment.
I've got the notes right in front of me because I'm
so professional.
because at least okay. So tonight's track is Headbanger. There'll be more music in later shows. This is a bit of a lead up, isn't it? So anyway, Headbang, a live. Oh, and before I get into this, there is a bonus track tonight as well. So stick around for the second track because that's a really interesting one.
Yeah.
But anyway,
two Babymetal tracks,
2 for the price of 1. And so a live performance, Headbang, a live performance from a 2013 Babymetal concert. Sue, the lead vocalist, turned 16 the day before the show, while backup singers and dancers Yui and Mo were both still just 14. Headbanger is a song about a girl celebrating her 15th birthday by attending her first heavy metal concert and getting caught up in the mayhem of the mosh pit. The lyrics paint a picture of the girl realizing she's letting go of her childhood and moving towards adulthood. She's caught up in the emotion of this transition. The girl embraces the excitement of the concert and what the future may hold for her. She knows the feelings she has at this moment are fleeting, so she vows to etch the memory of this special night into her heart forever. Headbanger may be a bittersweet acceptance that as we move towards adulthood, we must leave the safety of childhood behind. There you go. That's pretty profound.
Very, very profound and very public. Leaving your childhood behind on stage.
Well, that's what they did, really, isn't it? Let's face it. If they started at the age, when they did, and they're just turning 16, it's kind of like it's a full circle, isn't it? So, should we check it out?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Check it out. Should I count? You've got that all? Should I count?
You count me in. I've got it all lined up there, Bob.
All right, boy. Are you so? Babymetal legend of 1997 Headbanger. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. That looks like a big old crowd for a 16-year-old.
It does. Nice tension at the beginning.
Nothing like a bit of church organ. Oh, wow. They're a good band. Oh, wow. What the hell? That was insane.
Fucking brilliant.
That was absolutely brilliant. It was like, how could you, I mean, how long are their concerts? How could you keep that energy up for that?
I was going to say the energy. I mean, that is
God.
that's just pure youth.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I mean, like, you know, the amount of energy that track had contained in it.
Oh, it was so much fun as well. And it looked like they're having fun. And like the band, their backing band, holy crap. That wasn't double time. That was like triple time or quadruple time he went at one point. It was
they actually got through 3 drummers.
Right, blew up. Them out. Another one in.
The energy level just through the roof. But what I love about all that is they've got this catchy chorus that they put on top. It's not your normal metal. It's like, sure, the underneath, but then they put in, now I'm sure J-pop is the wrong word, but it's a catchy chorus. And at the end, they repeated it and they repeated it. So it's an earworm and it gets in there. So you've got all this kind of candy at the top with all this like bitterness and dark below.
It was fantastic. And they did it so well. I mean, her vocal, I mean, you know, like if she is 16, you know, and it's like a full on rock. She didn't over distort, she held it together. It was like, it wasn't screamed, it was sung. It was like, that was really impressive bit of singing for someone who's that age and that, you know, crazy, you know.
Absolutely mind-blowing. Absolutely. What a way to kick off. Well, the next track, it's no secret that Babymetal has been subjected to a measure of criticism from some sectors within the metal community. There you go. Controversy. This has led to numerous high-profile performers jumping to their defense. One of the loudest supporters of Babymetal is the god of metal himself, Rob Halford.
Oh, fantastic.
Wow. Is that Judas Priest?
Yeah, Judas Priest. Of course it's Judas Priest. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Halford joined Babymetal on stage at 216 Alternative Press Music Awards when they came together for a mashup of Judas Priest songs Painkiller and Breaking the Law.
Oh, yes.
What a great track, Breaking the Law.
Oh, my first album I ever bought was British Steel by Judas Priest. Oh, fantastic. Yeah.
In 221, Rob Halford said in an interview that he would like to release a collaborative song with Babymetal in Japanese. Not just an existing Babymetal song, but an entirely new song. High praise from the metal god, almost 5 years after the last two graced the stage together. Talk about making a lasting impression. So, of course, the bonus track today, ladies and gentlemen, must be the 216 APMA performance with Rob Halford and Babymetal.
Oh, I can't wait.
This is going to be epic.
Yes, exactly. So Judas Priest is where it all began for me. So let's do it.
Are you ready? 3. This is Babymetal and Rob Halford, Painkiller,
okay.
Breaking the Law. 3, 2, 1, boom.
The Fox God and the Metal God. Their meeting was not a coincidence. Nothing happens by accident. When Babymetal, the chosen ones by the Fox God, are awakened by the Metal God, a new legend is born. Right now, at this moment.
Great drumming.
Fantastic. love this track.
So do I.
Wasted out of walking down. All inside is so frustrating. I'm a different town to town. Feelings gone, nobody cares if I live or die. So I might as well give to put some action in my life. Give it up. Bring it along, bring it along. 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 So much for the golden future. I can't even start. I had every promise broken. Was hanging in my heart. You don't know what it's like. You know how it would. If you didn't find yourself, you're the same thing too. Take me now. Bring it along, bring it along. 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 You don't know what it's like. Bring it along, bring it along. 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 Bring it along, bring it along.
Thank you to our special guest, Rob Halford!
That's a hell of a guest to have, Rob Halford, really, isn't it?
See you!
Wow.
Fantastic. That's
Well,
awesome.
I'd say good for them for doing the. I mean, doing the mix up. It was a tough one because it was strange seeing Babymetal after the first track not being scripted dancing and having all the choreography.
Well, and also like the sort of the Rob Halford, the Judas Priest was 40 years ago metal, while what the first one was the much more sort of power metal kind of style. So but it was I think that's I think what we've said when we've seen something like the Love Bites and we've seen some of the other sort of Japanese pop bands or the rock bands is that they hark back to
the 80s English metal.
80s English metal, the Iron Maidens, the Judas Priest, and so it's a perfect tie-in in that regard, I think, and it's like, and the Breaking the Law is just such that for me, like that era of Judas Priest was, we should do some Judas Priest tracks, really.
We should, but before we get there, I don't know, he's taken a few kick of the balls, Rob, hasn't he? Because
I think his voice was higher than hers.
his voice, I just couldn't work out where the noise was coming from, and then I realised he had a higher voice than a 16-year-old Japanese girl.
Yeah, well, good for him, really. Keep it going, So.
I read down the note. Someone wrote instead of Rob Halford, they put is Robbo Halfordo.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
I thought that
what
was
do we say?
great.
No accents?
No accents.
No accents. Yeah.
Oh, I like that. That was great. Obviously I prefer them when they got the whole choreography as well.
Right,
But I thought that was great.
Their backing band still is amazing. You know what it is? Yeah, absolutely amazing. And and I think just to put on a performance where people are having a good time is always really powerful for me. You know what I mean? If a band is just like looks like they're not having a good time, they're not enjoying themselves, what's the point, really?
Yeah,
sometimes,
true. Absolutely true.
That was a show, and it was a great show, you know?
Well, we know what's coming up on day 2. George knows what's coming up on day 2. I know what's coming up on day 2, but you don't.
So you better subscribe then, hadn't you?
That's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
What happens when you subscribe?
Or you get notification if you do the big bell thingy, and it will, which is down there, which will then tell you when the next one comes up. So you won't forget, you won't oversleep and miss it.
And then when the notification comes off, what is our next video going to be? What band is it going to be?
Oh, it's going to be, what are they called? Babymetal. That's
Boom.
the one. Yeah. Day 2 coming.
All right. See you tomorrow. Take care.
Oh, can't wait.
Oh, I know. See who they wheel out this time.
Well, I don't. Yeah, exactly. All right. See you on the flip side.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Len.
Yep. Cheers, Len.